All right, we're live.
We are live deep from the heart of the comic book industry. Two veteran creators, Tommy Patterson, 28-year pro in the comic book industry, seven-time Eisner Award winner, 11-time loser, but that's still a heck of a batting average. Then we got little old me here, one-time Eisner nominated, working on 15 years in the industry. A combined 48 years of experience, heartfelt love of the medium, insider knowledge like few and far between have ever heard between their ears. Me and Tommy Patterson live once again. Episode 368 if we're doing legacy counting, or episode 1 if you just signed up today. Welcome, Tommy Patterson.
Hey, thanks for having me on my own
Yeah.
stream.
Welcome, Tommy.
All right, let's look at this. Get this chat window popped out. I wish, like, how come they don't make the software where you can pick a window and make it stay on top? You know what I mean? It's kind of annoying. Anyway, I have some Scott Williams inks up on the screen, so.
Scott Williams, the famous inker who I've met before, famous for inking Jim Lee and being a heck of a businessman and trading a lot of his newer inks for older art that's gone up a lot in value. He's got one of the best comic book art collections out there, and he slaps around some of the very best ink over the very best creators of the last 30 years. One being CEO, Chief Creative Officer of none other than DC Comics, Jim Lee. He's a 5'3" dynamo in the industry, if you don't know. And he would not look the same. I'll tell you what, if I was Jim Lee and I was getting naked out of the shower, I'd have Scott Williams come up and ink me and steam, go ahead into the negative space and steam on my window just so I would know who I am. Because little has he been defined as clearly and as wonderfully as when Scott Williams outlines Jim Lee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Would you draw me and Steve, Tommy? Hey, when Jim Lee dies, is Scott Williams going to be the chalk artist?
That's pretty funny. I bet he's easily then like a multi millionaire just from his original art collection, right?
No one likes to define what their art collections are worth because no one really knows what they're worth until they're sold. But I believe one of his pieces. You ever see that Sergeant Rock by Brian Boland?
Yeah, I got it. I had it up on the screen. Hang on.
I'm pretty sure that Scott Williams owns that bad boy.
Ah, yeah, it's just the thumbnail to the YouTube video where he was talking about it. Yes, it's incredible, dude.
Yeah, so he's got that kind of eye to collect those kind of pieces, and that's probably one of the best headshots ever in comics. I mean, incredible headshot of a human being. That Sergeant Rock pops right to your head. If a non-human being probably fit one,
Yeah.
But of a human being, especially in a war-torn outfit, Americana 101, Sergeant Rock, you don't beat that Brian Boland. He said, you know what? I love Jim Lee. I love these prices I'm getting, but I think this Brian Boland from 20, 30 years before, or probably not even 20, probably 15 years before, is worth a pretty penny to me. And if he's been doing that and trading in Jim stuff, but probably keeping a lot of Jim stuff too, which is going up in value as well.
Felix did an interview with him, right?
Felix did. Felix had him on Felix Comic Art of the Felix Comic Art podcast. Famous modern art rep. James Herron, James Jean, Nicholas James Patera. He's got a lot of James in there. Got a lot of Nicks. Nick Klein, Nick Dragata, Nick Darrington, Nick Patera. He's in there too.
Uh-oh, it got all quiet. You still there? Hello? Hmm. Guess we'll have to wait for him to show back up. In the meantime, I might ink something that I'm working on live. Let me think about it. So Scott did this, pencils and inks. I like the newer thing him and Jim are doing. It's a little rougher, little bit thinner of lines, but all in a good way. Not a whole lot undifferent than, well, it's a lot different, but it seems like they're along the same trajectory as what Silvestri's doing. More lines, a little more gray value on the page. Works for me. I like it. I feel like once I see this, I don't like the Jim Lee stuff from about issue 4. No. We'll start at the Omega Red issue of the Adjectiveless X-Men. From then all the way up until he started doing Justice League. That's whenever I don't like that whole era of Jim Lee art. Now that I see this newer stuff, so in a way, I feel like they've kind of gone back. What the hell? Piece of shit website. So in a way, I feel like they've gone backwards style-wise, but is a good thing, right? It's a little hairier, a little more figuring stuff out in the ink, more form-based. Yeah, after that Omega Red arc, his stuff went downhill. It's the ink line is too stylized and too heavy. It doesn't make sense. I know a lot of people love that stuff, but if you look at the newer stuff, I actually I think the Suicide Squad issue he did, or issues, I don't know how many issues. I got like the unwrapped version of it. I feel like that's probably his best art, start to finish, on a book. Unless you want to say X-Men 275, which is pretty fucking powerful. But yeah, I've been going through the Superman stuff, looking at that now that I'm inking myself. What happened to you?
I don't know. It just cut out and I tried calling you back like 3 times. I had to reset my thing. Are you still live?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me double check your audio. Say something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
All right, you're good. I'm just talking about Jim Lee and Scott Williams. I think their newer stuff is their best since the Omega Red story arc in X-Men. I feel like they went back to their roots. There's a little bit more of the Kevin Nolan type influence in there. Like all those guys went over the top uh, with the that particular ink and style, like Rob and Jim and Mark and all those guys were doing. Maybe not Mark as much because Mark
It's a
always maintained
little,
his John Buscema influence.
nah, but all of it is candy coated in that scratchy. All it looks like it's got a fever itch to it. All that '90s art, no matter